Poppasteves here, and I built myself a bit of a country home. Now, I'm not really one for building homes or even houses. I'm more the type to build some redstone farm, creeper farm, iron farm combo counter thing. Maybe a battle arena, zombified piglins, battle iron golems. It was a bit of a stretch even just building a castle. But once I built a turn-of-the-century home, the one I'm actually walking on right now, got me thinking, maybe I can build a home. And if I was to build a home, what would I want inside of it? Thought definitely redstone. Need to hook up some redstone lighting. Do want lots of corridors, rooms, areas for storage. Maybe a secret passage where I can keep some valuable stuff. And places where I can just show off my wealth. See all my armor and weapons that I possess. Another idea was most of my builds made out of stone. Never really built anything out of wood. So I decided I would gather up some saplings, plant myself a little variety forest here, and get all different kinds of wood. I laid them all out. Made the house, I'd say 90% wood. Now we do have a large fireplace in there and a chimney, and definitely had to make them out of stone. Learned a lot about fire building this house. Discovered wooden houses, well, they're kind of delicate. You want to have a nice fireplace inside, you best beware where you put your wood, because we both know this stuff catches fire. I can't remember how many times I've had this poor house on fire, but I think I've got things under control now. We did take and made the whole place spawn-proofed. You've got a great big box out there. You don't have it fully lit up. Mobs will start spawning inside. So to fix that issue, all the floors within my house are a slab. And the slabs are all placed on the lower half of the block. It's like so. If you place the slabs like that, mobs can still spawn. That's not what we're after. So everywhere inside our home we'll have slabs for the floor, and all the slabs will be placed on the lower half of the block. This makes nothing can spawn inside of the house. Also gives us kind of a cool look too, like a baseboard trim around the base of the wall. I kind of like it, and you'll see when we get inside the house how that looks. And I did check out all the different woods and stripped them and put them side by side and tried to figure out what would look good together, and looked at all the trap doors and slabs and stairs and blocks and their variations. Come up with basically oak and jungle wood for the most part. Now, the roof, I tried to make it look like a barn roof. It started, first section I used stairs, and then at a midpoint I stopped using stairs and started using slabs. This changed the angle of the roof, giving us that barn roof look. Looks cool, as opposed to just a straight flat roof. Okay. Yeah. Do you have to clean up all this mess? It's been quite a project. So, as I said, everything inside the house is 100% spawn-proofed. Nothing can spawn inside. Problem is, I don't have doors. And anything can spawn out here. So we have to do some protective measures, but in the future. Today we're looking at the house. This side would actually be the front of the house, overlooking this lovely river. Here, it's very symmetrical. Nice porch on the front. A central hall, overlooking a nice river. We do have neighbors nearby. Now, it is quite large. I like a tall ceiling in a home. Left this side right close to the woods. Kind of neat coming through the woods and then all of a sudden coming upon this place. Maybe thin out the trees a little bit. Plant some more trees over here. Got ourselves a back door. Again, it's still a work in progress here. But as you can see, everything inside the house is spawn-proofed. Outside the house, not spawn-proofed. They keep the game a little exciting. Added some details, using trapdoors around under the porch to make it look like a lattice work of some sort. Inside you can see the slabs, and inside we've got some stripped jungle wood. Lovely fireplace. Being careful with the wood. Electric light. Flip a switch. Turn on some lights. And I'm not concerned about anything spawning in here because of the way we've done the flooring. So light level doesn't matter. This way I can control which lights are on in my house, which lights are off. Gives it a kind of a cool effect. This would technically be your front door. Nice little porch. Probably place a crafting table out here and maybe a stone cutter. Front rooms probably have some storage. Some maps of the castle. Decorated this room a little bit. Some trapdoors that looks like paneling on the lower. It's pretty cool. Electric lights also. Large fireplace. This would be the back room where I think I'd be putting a whole lot of furnaces. Maybe some composters. The farmer's down here and farms out the back door a little bit. Through this hallway, we're back at the beginning. The back of the home, we have our staircase. Again, quite dark up here. Did that on purpose. You don't need to worry about lighting, and I just like the mood of the darkness. Carrying on down the hall, got some nice rooms. Windows, lovely views. See the neighbors, our castle, our turn-of-the-century home. And again, up here, electric light everywhere. Nice fireplace. Round map. It's kind of cool, but could use more lights in here. Fireplace. And every room has a lovely view. Some rooms are small. Oh, better turn off the light. Don't waste any redstone. Is it dumb? Lost it. I've had a good run. Some rooms are bigger than others. In the back here. There I've been keeping all my spare armor, spare weapons. Placing them on the walls. Keeping them organized. If I ever need a tool, weapon, I just come here and grab it. This leads back down to the main hall. I do have hall lights. Another room back here. Definitely okay, it's getting dark. Very dark. Let's go to my little secret here. Turn that armor upside down. Opens up a secret door. Secret door leads to a staircase. Up here is my private gallery. Here's where I keep all my map art. Different things I've laid out. Made maps. A pipe and a bigger pipe. Numbers too. Did a lot of things. Take note how dark it is up here. You would think mobs would be spawning. But also notice how all the chests are floating above the floor. Like I mentioned earlier, this whole floor is slabs. Nothing can spawn on that lower placed slab. So we're perfectly safe, no matter how late it gets. Pretty cool. Every time I make a map, I'll bring it up here and store copies of it. Oh, let's get back downstairs. Like I said, nothing can spawn inside, but there's really nothing stopping mobs from spawning outside and walking into my home. But I do want to point out how safe it is. There is no mobs spawning inside, even though it's quite dark, plenty dark enough for mob to spawn, but nothing inside. Now, there might be something out there, so I don't really want to deal with that right now. There's my home. My little country home. Got lots of rooms. It's different redstone features. Private area. Keep all my art. My little art gallery. But I think what it needs is someone to live there. I'm going to fill the house full of beds, workstations. Bring over 2 villagers. Let nature take its course. See how big of a family we can produce inside my country home. Best spawn proof a little better on the outside though. Well, there it is. My country home. Hope you liked it. And if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. For now, this is Poppasteves signing off.